All right, your national forecast for Thursday, July 25th, and just recapping some of the main weather stories we're following. In Toronto yesterday, flooding again, not like last week, but there was still some reports of flooding. 20 to 40 millimeters of rain falling in a short period of time. Port Stanley, Ontario, this is this morning, and not as hazy because we've got a different direction of wind, and so in the temperatures and the humidity a lot lower than previously. And in Calgary, it was raining ash. Look at the brown haze, very poor air quality. Of course, that was all resulting of forest fires and the smoke there. So our weather headlines today: number one, a national treasure. Of course, I'm talking about Jasper, Alberta, is burning, and structures there, including the Moline Hotel, as well as the Park Lodge in Jasper, and just other structures as well. So this is really very sad. Recapping Wednesday's storms and also today's thunderstorm risk. But let's begin first of all up at the jet stream level. This is where we find our ridges and our troughs. The hottest weather, you can see that ridge there, southeastern Alberta into southern Manitoba. That's where you're going to be temperatures, or humidex near 40 degrees, or feel like 40. There's our upper low. So that's helping to bring in some cooler air, possibly some showers in southern BC, heavy rain in northern Alberta, more thunderstorms, and in the coming days, as the ridge shifts eastwards, your humidex will be rising, especially the end of the weekend and early next week in portions of Ontario and Quebec specifically. Surface lows, we got one here moving across Quebec. In the wake of that, your fresher air today in Ontario, so not as humid. Thunderstorms are moving eastwards from Quebec City into the Maritimes, and of course our surface low as well across Alberta. Now, northern Alberta, northeastern Alberta, heavy thunderstorms and rain, and 50 to 100 millimeters of rain. Jasper, this is where we need the rain the most. It's certainly going to be a lot cooler today. Unfortunately, though, any rain we get now is too late for the most part, potentially too late. Nice to see the rain, though, around Prince George, getting to Caribou Country. Looks like a few showers around the Fraser Valley and a few showers moving eastwards across southern BC. But the thunderstorm risk, which again could include tornadoes. There were tornado warnings yesterday, counties like Lacombe and Ponoka, so we'll have to watch storms initiating off the foothills and again moving east. And that's the outgoing ridge, the incoming trough, so good upper level support. And we talked about the surface low bringing the pouring rain portions. Right now, the heaviest rain's been between Slave Lake and Fort McMurray, but I expect that to continue to move north and expand. Southern areas of Saskatchewan and Manitoba, temperatures 30 degrees, going to feel more like 40. And in southern Manitoba, it'll stay hot tomorrow, but you'll get some relief in Saskatchewan. And nice to see temperatures cooling finally in southern Alberta. You can see the counterclockwise spin of our low pressure system. So on the backside of that, you've got a fresher air mass, mid-20s, beautiful day in much of southern Ontario, 20 degrees in Ottawa, maybe a shower there, 22 in Montreal. Thunderstorm risk around Quebec City to the Saguenay region and eastwards into New Brunswick. So bring an umbrella with you at least. Here's your risk of thunderstorms. North of Fredericton, better chance of severe weather. Further south of there, if those storms don't get you this afternoon, they'll come in this evening. Sunshine continues across Newfoundland. So again, in the wake of the low, it clears. In the path of it low, risk of storms.